Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And this video I've got the second part of our guards grind on the Object 430, 430U and the K-91 grind. This part is going to feature the Object 416 and the Object 432, which is at tier 8 and tier 9. So tier 8 you've got the Object 416, which is, say, medium tank. And I'm running camo net, optics and gun rammer on this tank. So perks as well, I've got Born Leader, Rapid Reload, Sixth Sense, Steady Aim, Situational Awareness, Muffled Shot, Silent Driving, Camouflage Expertise and Snapshot. So I've gone for more a predominantly camouflage based perk setup as well as equipment. Reason being, this camo is fantastic. You can get this, on still concealment. This is 279 meters still concealment base. It's base value. That's not even me. Let's take away the camo net and all the camouflage perks I put on this. So I'm probably running this with my setup. It's probably running around 230, 240 maybe. So we basically, the camo on this thing is absolutely phenomenal, and it doesn't actually play like your usual medium tank. Your medium tanks can play sort of on the flanks and stuff like that. This, you could set, you set this up as basically like a sniper, like a tank destroyer, basically. So you've got fantastic camo on it. The DPM's good. The accuracy is okay. You got nice heat pen for your premium rounds at 330 millimeters penetration. Let's say the mobility is good. I've just sort of gone through that. You can do some nice damage at 320 hit points per shot. And it's got a nice low silhouette as well. So again, that adds to the decent camo values. Let's say you can sort of get undetected pretty quickly and play this quite stealthy. The bad thing about it is 3 degrees of gun depression, which is horrible. It's not nice, really. Makes it quite a struggle, which again be another reason why to play it a bit more stealthy, because you can see here on highway I'm having to literally sit right on top of this peak. I'm practically over peaking massively, and you're gonna get punished if you're gonna do that quite a lot. Shell velocity is fairly slow. The APCR rounds are good. They're just under 1,000 meters per second though, so not ideal, but and obviously the view range is pretty poor, but again, we've sort of mentioned that before on Russian tanks. Most of them really are quite bad with their view range, and the hull armor isn't that great. It's fairly weak, so you get the odd bounce off of the turret, off of some of those sort of curved angles, but most of the time people are going to pen. So that is it, sort of kind of in a nutshell, really, for the Object 416. So this gameplay here, we are on highway, and I think we're top tier. Initially we made sort of the middle play because we wanted to sort of be the spotter, get under the bridge and sort of try and light up the ridges here, which we have done effectively. Now we're just trying to sort of get as much damage out as possible. Playing quite aggressive. Like I say, the gun depression here is going to cause us all sorts of issues. We are sort of trying to get shots on sort of the artillery, trying to get shots on all sorts of stuff. And there we go. Artillery gets a nice little splash on us. I was a bit annoyed at that, I think, because my RT warning icon didn't go off, the targeting icon didn't go off for your artillery, so that RT shot, I thought I was safe from RT, but apparently not. But never mind, it's only took a little bit of sort of health away from us, and we're going to sort of go around, try and see if we can get behind these tanks now. There's a one-shot medium that we managed to take out there, bringing us our second kill of the game. Now looking to our right, there's tanks looking at us. Again, sort of struggling with that gun depression. I'm actually, what I've been sort of explaining to you on how the Object 416 should be played and what it's really good at, I'm going completely against the grain and doing the opposite, but nah, it's kind of standard. I mean, I have got lots of videos on the Object 416, so I'm hoping I can get sort of some replays out on this tank on its own, and hopefully I can sort of show you in a better light what it's really good at, because at the moment all we're doing is we're just kind of like playing completely opposite of what we said how we were going to play, and yeah, we're dying for it. So but like I say, it was more sort of to try and explain the good points of the Object 416. This video, or its replay should I say, hasn't really shown what I've just explained to you, but it's a fantastic tank basically, and yeah, it's say hopefully I can get some more replays out on it where I can actually show how you sort of play your stealthy role in sitting at the back and yeah, getting your shots off undetected. So anyway, what I'll do, guys, is I will skip ahead to the results page and we'll see how we got on. So there we go, guys, we ended up with the victory there. Unfortunately we didn't come top place, we only came second, but fair play to T78, put good game in there. But we do pick up 2.4k damage, 2.5k assist and 2 kills, getting the first class medal there. So again, nice game in the Object 416. Yeah, hopefully sort of in some future videos we can show you what that tank is sort of more all about. But anyway, moving on to the final replay, and we're on the Object 430-2, and we are running this tank on Nomahan. So again, the equipment is exactly the same as the Object 416, and the perks we're running again exactly the same as the 416 pretty much. So yeah, it's just a nice stealthy setup for the 416. Just to kind of like say, yeah, that's just the best role to play it. I think is more like a stealthy, that kind of tank destroyer role. But again, you've got the good mobility where you can move over to sort of flanks and adapt your play style somewhat. So good things about the Object 432 is you have good DPM. In fact, I think you've got better DPM, better reload speed than you do on the Object 416. The heat pen is really good. Again, that's at 330mm, I think. Your ammo layer is much better. You've got APCR on your standard rounds and heat on your premium. And the APCR actually has really good shell velocity as well. I think it's just over 1400 meters per second, so that's really good. Again, you've got the good mobility, you've got really good good internal fire chance, sorry, hard to speak there, at 10%, which is really decent. And your turret armor's not that bad either. You've got some good turret armor. The hull armor is yeah, not great, same as the 416. You can get some lucky bounces, but majority of the time you're going to get penned. So we are, like I say, we're here on Nomahan. We had the good spawn, so we've moved over to what I think is your best position to try and get spots, which is exactly what I'm doing. Yes, the view range isn't great on the Object 416, not 416, the 430, sorry. But the camo is equally as good, so we can possibly get here and get some get some spot and assist and hopefully sort of go undetected. But I mean, that's not really happened because obviously we had a lot of sort of tanks sort of close to us. But again, you can see where I'm getting at. We're sort of picking up some assist here. We're doing the right thing by sort of trying to play the spot and roll so that our tanks sort of sitting behind us can get some shots off and get some nice assist. We're also picking up a little bit of damage in the process. We got YOLO'd by a T114 bat, but fortunately we were able to just absorb the heat rounds. I think you see on got some spaced armor on here, but yeah, the guy just wasn't really aiming properly either, so we were sort of able to just bounce those shots quite nicely. So managed to put a shot, a couple of shots in return. And yeah, so we're just rinsing and repeating here. We're just sort of keeping safe next to this rock. Artillery can't hit us, and then we're just sort of poking up at the right opportunity, see if we can get some shots off. Loaded the heat here, so we managed to get a shot through that Jaeger, and we just bounced a shell as well. Yeah, we're up to sort of just over 2k bounce there. That was very, very lucky. Like I say, you can get some really wicked deflections off of this tank. It does have some really sort of bizarre armor. We're looking to get a shot into the light tank there. He may well come forward. He does, and we managed to take out the teeth breaker, which really helps us out there because that means it takes away their eyes. We're trying to get a shot into that heavy tank, but he just gets below, back into cover. Still picking up a bit more assist there of artillery, sort of absolutely slapping that T114 bat. I think we get a little bit of assist for that. We're not getting much assist now, but we are sort of keeping an eye on those tanks running away, see if we can get a shot in. And I think now it's time to start squeezing the enemy a little bit and pushing up and seeing if we can put in a bit more damage, maybe get some more assist. We've done really well on the assist actually. We've got 2.9k assist here, and again now we're just trying to see if we can get opportunities. You can see I'm sort of being careful because I only got 4 degrees of gun depression. That makes things very, very awkward. Nomahan really isn't the right map for this tank if you want to get your damage off, because there's just ridge lines everywhere, isn't there? So your 4 degrees is gonna make it difficult. Now I do apologise, I cannot remember for the life of me how well this thing is at side scraping, because obviously rear mounted turret, on city maps and things like that could give you the opportunity to side scrape. I'm gonna say, if you're top tier, you can probably get away with it when you're sort of facing 8s and 7s. You should be able to sort of side scrape effectively. You probably can against 9s, to be honest, but honestly I just cannot remember for the life of me how well it does at side scraping. So I do apologise for not being able to give you that information. It's just been a while since I've done this grind, so I've had these sort of replays sort of stuck in the file, and I've been meaning to get the video out. It's just I've just been taking my time on it, and naturally I do forget some bits of information, but honestly I don't forget how good this tank actually is, and I did actually really quite enjoy it. And you see that I trapped that T57 in place, done the right thing, because I didn't want that guy to sort of over peak us and get his clip into us, because we would have been dead meat for sure. So we trapped him in place and just let our team finish him off. We've had really quite a good game actually, to be fair, with the assistance. Even the damage not been too bad, pretty sort of standard for tier 9, and you can see the good mobility. I'm racing towards trying to see if I can get some shots. Trying to see if I get a shot on artillery, but unfortunately gets taken out. There's 1 artillery left in the game. Can I get around? I've got the HE loaded, might be able to get a little bit of damage, but no, the grill just manages to sneak a shot in before we can get a shot off, and unfortunately that is all she wrote. But we finished the game quite nicely. Again, comes second place. The Shah ended up having a really decent damage game, so fair play to him. But we do pick up just under 3k damage, over 4.6k assist. Only the 1 kill, so just giving us the first class. If we had a few more kills, probably could have picked up the ace there, because that was quite a nice combined game. But that is the 416. The 416 and the 432, and that concludes our second part of the guide to grind. The third part will be coming along momentarily, in sort of the next couple of weeks or so, and that will focus on the final tier 10 tanks that you get, the 430U, the 430 and the K-91. So anyway guys, until that video, I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please give us a like and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment, and as always, I'll catch you next time.